Hello, it is me, Darnell, and welcome once again to our Certified Supplier Initiative Shanghai Shantou Factory Tour. I am here today in Shanghai, Shantou. It is known as the China Toys and Gifts City. And Shanghai is also a hub for more than or thousands of local toy, gift, anime manufacturers, franchisors, and service providers. The Certified Supplier Initiative was launched or organized by China Toy and Juvenile Products Association. We will be evaluating this factory based on 5 criteria, and these are product safety, safety assurance, specified standards, self-export capability, and social responsibility. All right, so we are here at the company called Alpha Group Company Limited, and we are going to give you a tour. So I want you to stick around. It's gonna be an enjoyable, fun tour. So stay with me. So we are here at Alpha Group Company Limited's factory, and let me just share a little bit of information about their company. So the company was founded in 1993. They have about 2,800 employees, and the factory is about 72,000 square meters. It is really huge, and I believe you can see that video rolling right now. But as you watch this video rolling, I just want to mention more things. So the company is committed in building a platform with IP as their core, from animation, toys, baby products, film, television, licensing, media, games, location-based entertainment, and so on and so forth. So based on your requirements, this company can actually provide that to you. Now, the company is also ISO 9001 certified, and the products also comply with European and United States standards such as EN71, ASTM, F963. And they have their own brand, Auby, which is exported to 60 countries worldwide. That includes, of course, EU, US, Southeast Asia, name it, they have it. So also they launch hundreds and hundreds of products each year. All right, so I'm here right now in one of their workshops, and this is where their injection machines are. And they have 155 injection machines. I just want to show you this angle because all these machines right now here with full automation, of course with personnel as well, but that's like about 155 injection machines. Not only that, they also follow strict product quality control. 260 product inspection and quality control personnel are involved in the whole process as well. Now, this is one of 6 professional workshops. All right, so now we're in the production line. We're in one of their workshops, and it's so busy. And if you see the B-roll, guys, you can see like everybody's in uniform and everybody is working in synchronization and in harmony. And I want to feature one thing though, because I'm a big fan of this cartoon and I picked this specifically. So what we have here is the production line for the Super Wings, Dizzy specifically, Dizzy, right? So like, you can follow me. So it starts from the first step here. So it all goes around. So the production line from the step 1 until the end, the rivets, the screws, the assembly of the plastic, and it goes like a conveyor and goes around with these employees. So at the end of this process, actually we'll end up here. Can you follow me? We'll end up here at this part. We're in. All right, so this is Dizzy. It's also one of the product line from the Super Wings. So this part is the last step where it's actually manually inspected. So not only they have the lab testing, even in the production line, each production line actually have their own quality inspection as well. So this is good to go. It's ready for packaging. So we are here right now at the showroom of Alpha Group Company Limited, and I am really overwhelmed because what I can see here are super familiar brands. I'm a father myself and I have 4 kids, and I've seen this in cartoons, and I really can't believe that I'm seeing them face to face in person. So I'm kind of like starstruck. So I'm really excited about this. So I want you to join me as we feature their product for today. The one that I want to share with you guys. But before that, I'd like to share that they have 20 years of experience and that Alpha owns a lot of IP production lines such as the Super Wings, everybody knows that, Armor Hero, Balela Fairies, and Rescue Engine, and all different other big brands, which we'll be showing later on. They have over 500 SKUs and self-owned brands such as Auby and Auby. So we're gonna be checking out their featured product in a bit, and meanwhile, just enjoy this B-roll showing all other products. All right, so one of their featured products is the Auby Learning Crab, and I'm really interested because I have a toddler myself. So let's check it out together, and I'm gonna feature it. And first, I'm gonna take out the box, of course. Later on, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys all the safety standards that they have followed for all the toys. But let me just take it out quickly, and I'm really interested. So can you come down? All right, just follow me. All right, so it is a toddler toy, okay? I think ages 1, 2, 3, if I'm not mistaken. And it's also for early education. So it has 3 modes, all right? Basically, in a nutshell, if you look at it, it's about interaction because they have balls for interactive play and also numbers for learning. Now, before I'm gonna be starting a little demo, the product actually will come with local language like English. It depends on the customer, right? But for now, it will be in Chinese. So it has 3 modes, and let me just switch it on. So the first mode. So this one will make the toddler chase the balls, right? It's for physical activities, right? And then the other mode is, wait, hold on. Wait, let me switch it off and then go to the second mode. So it does a little bit of intro. It should spin first. And now this is the counting part. So it's for early education. So kids learn how to count at an early stage. So she's gonna ask like which number, right? And then 2, right? And then the last mode is, let me switch it off and then go back to the third. Now the third mode is also about numbers and also physical activity combined. Basically the mode 1 and mode 2 combined. So it will be asking like, put 2 balls. So you need to put 2 balls, just for example, but I can understand, so. And it's counting, so it's really highly interactive. So this is the Auby Learning Crab. It's really cool. I think I'm gonna take one today. All right, down to our next featured product. I have here right now, I'm really excited, and everybody knows this brand or this cartoon character. I have here behind me, of course, is one of the characters of Super Wings. And of course, Alpha Group Company Limited actually developed, designed, and made this toy itself. So this is the Super Wings product line, and this one is Jet. Everybody knows that. Now, Jet, of course, with the Super Wings fans, can actually simulate, like for example, if kid pretends flying and all that stuff. So aside from that, everybody knows this as well. Jet can be a robot. And let me just transform him quickly. Just a few. There you go. And it transforms to your favorite robot. And not only that, I also like to mention, all right, and it's of course it passed all these standards, which speaking of standards, I'd like to mention this. All their products, all their SKUs, of course, they all pass with the European and United States or North America standards, such as the EN71, ASTM, F963. They also have, what do you call this? They also have certification from Walmart, factory capability and capability to audit. They also have the IETP certification. They also have the BSCI certification and all that stuff. So this factory actually complies with all the standards and certifications. So I'm here right now in the development engineering department, and it's also the R&D department actually. So I want you to join me or follow me because it is really interesting. I've seen different designs already beforehand. Before you even can see this, I've seen it already. So behind me is a team of very talented and very experienced designers. Not only that, they have their own designs and brands or proprietary brands, they can also do this for you because they can also do OEM for your specifications for your brand. So I'm here right now at the Quality Control and Testing Lab of Alpha Group Company Limited. And I see several doors and this long hallway actually shows that all these different rooms actually are testing labs, from mechanical and physical testing lab to flammability testing. And I can see a different certification from CNAS. They have the CNS approved, CNS approved, all these. Of course, they have the most. They have the live testing. I like also to mention that this factory, their testing lab, is one of a kind here in Chiang Mai, Shantou. So it's really unique and how huge just this testing lab is. And I can see here, it shows their workflow for their pallets determination. It shows how intricate and how many steps and process that all these products go. I can read a little bit of Chinese and I can tell like how long does a single product go through before it actually goes into production. And what I have here is the chemical lab. So not only that the toys go through different testing, they also go of course to chemical testing because we're talking about kids' toys. We're talking about how safe they are, right? Okay, they have the EN71, the STM F963. They also get all these chemical and lab test, and we're in this chemical lab test right now. So as you can see, it is one of the kind here in Chiang Mai. They have all the complete facilities. Most companies or most toy companies, they actually rely on third-party labs. So they send their samples to the third-party labs. But Alpha Group Company Limited, since like what I mentioned, they're the only ones here in Chiang Mai that they have all these laboratory tests and the machines and equipment they have here. It's straight from the United States. It is actually, it's really interesting. I'm gonna have to read it because it is the inductively coupled plasma optical emission spectrometers, or ICP-OES. It basically, in layman's term, it basically detects all the toys from the components and everything for heavy metal, therefore ensuring firsthand, not on a third-party laboratory, but from them themselves, they can test it for heavy metal components. Therefore, it provides more safety for your children, for your customers, for your product line. So I bump into these 5 plaques over here that actually shows the quality policy, the quality gold, statement of impartiality. But this one really caught my attention actually. It says here the accuracy of the test results is greater than 99.5%. That is really amazing. And not to mention, like I keep on saying this because I'm really amazed. They don't rely on third-party labs. They have their own lab here. If you've seen the B-roll earlier, it shows this long hallway up to there, up to the end, how they have all these facilities only from Alpha Group Company Limited. Okay, so one of the criteria that we're looking at as well, it's not only about the quality of the product, it's not only about how strict they are with the testing labs, it's also about, you guessed it right, it's also about the social responsibility. And of course, Alpha Group Company Limited, can you follow me? Alpha Group Company Limited takes care of their employees by providing a very comfortable, very nice, spacious canteen for their employees. This canteen can actually house 1,200 employees. Right now, it's too early for lunch, but in a bit, it's gonna be packed with all these employees. Considering they have 2,800 employees, this can house by batch almost everybody, right? So let's go around, and also before I forget to mention, they also have their own company-owned restaurant as well. So behind me are actually the dormitories. They have 3 buildings, and each of these buildings combined, they have 426 dormitory rooms. Now, each room actually can house up to 6 people or employees. Now, it's also complete with facilities and amenities, of course, like centralized hot water, air conditioning, internet, clean water, and all that stuff, of course. And this houses all the employees. All right, so I'm here in one of their libraries. I was actually checking some books as if I can read Chinese, but I was checking out some books. It is really important as well, not only for the physical well-being, of course, for the psychological well-being, just to ensure that all the employees are all healthy, physically and mentally. Now, being in a library, of course, is really therapeutic and also gives you peace of mind, right? So not all companies actually provide this privilege or amenities. So yes, we're in this library and maybe I'm gonna read a book or two. So let's go to the next facility, shall we? Let me just read a book. Hello, Dora.
Hi.
Hello. So Dora is from the merchandising department. So Dora will share with us today a little bit of insight about the company. So Dora, without further ado, I just want to ask a couple of questions for you. So how long has the company been in the toy business?
It's for 28 years, since 1993. Yeah.
Since 1993.
Yes.
Wow, so 1993, I'm gonna think back. So 1993, I was just playing skateboard and I was a little boy. So that's like how many years? Like 28 years?
Yes.
28
yes.
years.
20.
Yeah, so aside from that, I just wanted to share this with you as well, guys. Of course, it's really important. We want to know, the company culture. How does the core, the values that this company wants to inculcate with their employees. So what's the company culture like?
Yes, for our company culture, and our vision is to become a global leading household entertainment group to bring joy and dream to every family. And what we value is user, innovation, and excellence, and sharing. Yeah.
Wow. I've been through different companies, different toy companies, and I was quite impressed on how determined you sounded on that about the company culture. And lastly, of course, I wanted to ask, what about, because it is a really, really huge factory. I can see all the toys. I saw the history a while ago from 1993. I saw this old injection machine at the showroom. I was really impressed with the timeline from 1993 until 2021. So I also want to ask, like, what about the future? A super big company like Alpha Group Company Limited. So I'd like to share this as well. We'd like to share this as well with our audience. So what is the future?
At first, Alpha will never forget its initial intentions and will insist on 1+G strategy. Well, you might ask, what is 1+G strategy?
Yeah, what is it?
Yes, it's holding IP as the core, content as the king, and we're to make our products more delicate, digital, and more international. And through the operating on all of the industry trained platforms, Alpha has built a world-class animation company to actively promote the Chinese culture to the international market and to bring the multicultural experiences to consumer all over the world. Yeah.
Wow, so the future holds is a more broader, a bigger global reach, and with all those things that you just mentioned. And of course, I can see like how proud you are, like being in a Chinese factory, of course, and how the Chinese factories actually, like a toy manufacturers actually, how do I say this? They expand globally, and given that this company, Alpha Group Company Limited, my kid is growing up with the toys that you actually manufacture. He's seen all the cartoons and everything. So I was really amazed. I didn't know I was going to end up seeing Super Wings in person. Hello. Okay. So, but anyway, that's it for today. And I'd really appreciate the time, the hospitality that Alpha Group Company Limited gave to us, and a thorough tour about the factory. So thank you so much, Dora.
That's our pleasure.
Thank you. So once again, if you want to contact, you want to get in touch with Alpha Group Company Limited, you can always check out the credits later at the end, but you can actually contact them directly, or you can reach out to CTJPA as well to know more about the company. All right. So for now, thank you so much for watching us. Thank you so much for joining another episode of our Certified Suppliers Initiative, Shanghai Shantou Factory Tour. I almost missed that. And thank you so much, Dora. So let's say bye to the world. Hello, bye.